Good to follow here. Another drinking and thinking episode, folks. Yeah, today we're going on about today's March 17th. I did some deaths on one of the previous videos on March 17th. Today's the birth and maybe some other history. Oh, I'm drinking a great Murphy Stout. I might even have another shot of the wee little bit of Irish whiskey, Jameson. Wee little bit. Wee little bit. That's an Irish rapper. Wee little bit. All right, let's get this Murphy's poured in first. Ooh. Well, you don't say there, do you, Danny boy? A Wild Irish Rose. I think that's Wild Irish Rose. I hope I don't get copyright because this one doesn't say non-copyright. If I get copyright, why is this? I think the beer got a little frozen. I put it in the damn freezer to chill, but I only have. Oh, this one's been in the fridge. How the hell is it frozen if it was in the fridge? That's weird. What the? I guess I am going to do a shot. Yeah, this beer was in the fridge. I put one in the cooler for 30 minutes, room temperature one. But this one I had in the front or back of the fridge. Maybe that's why I got frozen in the back of the fridge. I don't know. Big nice chunk in there. Great. Well, oh Danny boy, my beer is frozen. Oh Danny boy, my beer is fucking frozen. That's not good. What the fuck? Anyhow, let's do a shot of Jameson first. And then we'll go right into some of the drinking thinking thoughts. I'm going to turn the music off, though, because it's on my phone. I don't think I'll play when I got another Windows up and running. It's got YouTube playing on the phone there. So once I switch the page, it's probably going to go off. Man, I never had a beer freeze on me ever. That's weird. And I had that previous beer I had it in the freezer, and a Murphy's and a Smithwick's, put it in the freezer because they're room temperature, but I already had the Murphy's in the fridge. Been sitting there for a couple days, but it was in the back. And I just drank the previous video. I drank a damn Guinness that was in there at the same time as the other Murphy's. This froze in the fridge, actually, somehow. I was like wondering why it was coming out so slow. I was like, what the fuck? It's like a slow Irish leak. Come on, you bastard. Drip, you son of a bitch. There you go. Yeah, we'll just let it thaw out, I guess. Sucks. Anyhow, I don't know how that happened. Is it that watery? I mean, it's 4.2 in it. And it's 4%, I think. Anyhow, let's do this a little bit of whiskey. This shit's going to be cold as shit. All right. We'll do the whiskey, a little bit of the beer, then we'll get to the subject at hand. Salute. Cheers, my friends. My German friends, Prost. And my Spanish Italian, salute. Ooh. Not sure how that froze up. All right, Danny boy. I could go on my damn computer, just let the music keep playing. All right. Let's do it. Yeah, hopefully this is non-copyright music. I hope it's YouTube non-copyright. All right. Let's do it. March 17th, day in history, right? I already did deaths on the last video. I'm going to do bursts, and then maybe I'll go into events. Man, up on the computer, it's really big. That's what she said. Look bigger on the computer. All right. There's different holidays on March 17th, too. Not only St. Patrick's Day, there's birthday of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, Bangladesh. Children's Day in Bangladesh. Christian Feast Day, Alexius of Rome, Eastern Church. Gertrude of Navilis, which I said earlier in the death, she died on March 17th. John Sarkender, Joseph of Arimathea. Is that the one that gave Jesus the tomb, right? Wow, I did not know that. Patrick of Ireland, of course, St. Patrick's Day. And March 17th is Eastern Orthodox liturgics. Also, it's Evacuation Day in Suffolk County, Massachusetts. And St. Patrick's Day. Patrick of Ireland. Yeah, that's St. Patrick. He died today, basically. Public holiday in Ireland, Montserrat, and the Canadian province of Newfoundland and Labrador. Widely celebrated English-speaking. So it's not a public holiday or a federal holiday here, but I guess a public holiday in Ireland, Montserrat, and Canada province of Newfoundland and Labrador. They got a bunch of dogs in that province. I don't know. Celebrated in the English-speaking world and a lesser degree in other parts of the world. San Patricio, right? All right, let's get into some births on St. Patty's Day, huh? It's probably a lot of people. I'm just going to try to see if I could see any famous people. Let's just pre-1600, 763, Harun al-Rashid Abbasi, a caliph. Emperor Shijo of Japan, James IV of Scotland was born on St. Patrick's Day. Giovanni Francesco Camadon, Catholic cardinal. Toyotomi Hideyoshi, Japanese daimyo. Is that like a shogun? I don't know. Let's see. I'm just going to try any name that sounds familiar, sounds like a cool name. There we go. Oh, shit. Let's go with it. Norbert Relu. Almost sounds French, but it's an African-American inventor and chemical engineer. Died in born in 1806, St. Patrick's Day. Died in 1894, not sure what day. Gottlieb Daimler, not Jeffrey Dahmer. A German engineer and businessman. Co-founded Daimler Motoren Gesellschaft. Yeah, he was born in 1834 on this St. Patrick's Day. Charles Brush, American businessman. I'm going through. I can't name all these. Otto Gross, Austrian-German psychoanalyst and philosopher. Hey, kind of weird I would pick something like that, huh? Let's see. Edith New, English militant suffragette. Don't want to say too many English people's names. Walter Rudolph Hess, Swiss psychologist and academic. Ralph Rose, maybe a relative of Pete Rose. He was an American track and field athlete, born in 1885, St. Patrick's Day. Princess Patricia, I do not know where Connaught is, but that's where she's from. And granddaughter of Queen Victoria. She lived a pretty long time, born in 1886, St. Patrick's Day. Died January 12, 1974. So she lived from the 80s to the 70s. So that gives me hope that I could make it to the 60s because I was born in the 70s. Hopefully I can make it to the 60s. We'll see. Let's see. I saw somebody famous when I scrolled through real quick, but we'll get down there. Hopefully we're not there yet. Alfred Newman, American composer and conductor. Saeed Darwish, Egyptian singer, songwriter, and producer. Man, imagine with that awesome name if he was here today. Probably wouldn't sell any records. All right, 1901 to present. Bobby Jones. No, not the basketball player. American golfer and lawyer. 1902. I saw somebody that was famous, I thought, but I can't find them. Nat King Cole, that's what it was. Born 1919, March 17th. Nat King Cole is an honorary Irishman. He might be part Irish for all I know, anyhow, right? You never know. His daughter died too, though, right? Natalie? I think she died too. She did that song with him. Of course, he was dead, but it was just they recorded her into his song, Unforgettable. But I think she died too, if I'm not mistaken. Children, Natalie. Yeah, she died back in 2015. Very sad, very sad. I mean, she was not young, but she wasn't real old. 1950. What's that? 65-year-old? 50? 60, yeah, 65 years old. She died. Wow. She was a beautiful woman, too, I thought. All right. Anybody else famous dying on St. Patrick's Day? Ray Ellington, English drummer and band leader. I don't know. 1916 died or born. I don't know. No. I think that's all the famous people. Oh, this is an awesome name here. This guy here, Dick Curless. Cureless. You can pronounce that Cureless if you want. Dick Curless, American country singer. Born in 1932, died in 1995. I never heard of him. I wonder what his biggest hits was. Years active, 1959 and 1974. Huh. He did have a couple of records go in the top 20 back in 1965, 66. And he had a couple more records that were in the top 40, so kudos to you, Dick Curless. All right, let me finish this beer. I can't believe this shit got frozen. Yeah, that's not going to thaw out anytime soon. Damn. Weird and wild stuff. Gotta make sure I don't put no beers to the back of that damn fridge again. Weird. Anybody else? I think that's it, folks. That's it. John Wayne Gacy, serial killer, born St. Patrick's Day, 1942. Serial killer and rapist. He used to rape young men, teenagers, and bury them in his little crawl space basement or whatever it was. Half bury them, some of them. Sick fuck. All right, hopefully that's the last bad person I come across on here. All right. So there are a couple known people that died on St. Patrick's Day. Nat King Cole and John Wayne Gacy. Oh, Danny Ainge. I didn't even know he died. When did he? Danny Ainge died. Basketball player. He's played for the Celtics. He was a coach. Wait, no. He was born on St. Patrick's Day, 1959. He's not dead. I almost got a little upset there. I was like, man, not another... not a Desmond Tutu. What's the other guy's? Yeah, I'm having a Desmond Tutu effect. Yeah, you know the thing. I was like, Danny Ainge died. No, he's still alive. Okay. Sam Bowie, another basketball player. Never made it quite well in the that's a different. I don't think that was. I thought Sam Bowie was black. Born in 1961, chosen by the Trailblazers. I guess he looks white in that picture. I always thought Sam Bowie was black. He's the second selection after Michael Jordan in the 1984 draft for the Portland Trailblazers. He only played from 84 to 95, but I guess from injury held him back. Supposedly that's what they all say, right? Anyhow, damn, Sam Bowie. For some reason I'm thinking, I know isn't it the name of the man in Alamo too? Sam Bowie, the Bowie knife. I'll have to look that up now. Dana Reeve, American actress, singer, and activist. Was born 1961. The wife of actor Christopher Reeve. Now, I know she died of lung cancer 2006. And she didn't even smoke. That's sad. So that just proves that lung cancer isn't the only cause. Smoking isn't the only cause, right? Then again, they're going to say, well, she probably was around smoker or secondhand smoke. No, probably breathed some bad fucking air in. How many years did the U.S. and Russia let off a shitload of nuclear bombs and shit too? Yeah. And then you guys throw in Chernobyl and some other stuff too. 3 Mile Island. Oh, well. Fucking humans. Anyhow, let's get back to the happiness. Sorry. Yeah, I don't see anybody else famous. Let me go through real quick. A couple of people, though. I mean, it's hundreds of years. You're going to find somebody that you know, right? Samoa Joe, wrestler. St. Patrick's Day, 1979. I'm coming up with athletes. No rocket scientists or anything. I'm just strolling through, seeing names I know. It's usually athletes. So that's kind of bad. All right. I think that's about it because I'm in the 80s and 90s now. And John Boyega, British actor, was Star Wars, right? Against the newer Star Wars movies, yeah. All right. I didn't like some of the things he said, though, that, he bring up his using the, what do you call that? Woe is me, I'm a victim. Dude, you were in Star Wars movie. Don't do that victim bullshit. Come on. Technically, I think the movie was tainted with you also because it kind of sucked. I didn't think you were that good to be good enough to be in Star Wars. You definitely were no Lando Calrissian. He started off the first movie as a pussy stormtrooper. So there you go. They used you for the good talents that you have. Being a puss. I said it. All right. Terry Rozier, American basketball player. I think that's all I got for people I know. John Boyd, yeah. I liked this character at first. And, I didn't think he was a main character or anything through the whole thing. But I was like, okay, he's halfway decent, supporting character. But after I heard that whining bullshit, the girl in the movie was a star. Now, granted, should she have been the star? No, I don't think so. Whoever wrote the whole script for all 3 movies sucked balls anyhow. So, and then you make Luke die because he force visions himself, and then he dies on another planet. That's gay. And then Han and Leia died too. Wait, Han died too, didn't he? And Leia died. Han died? Han died, didn't he? Yeah, that's right. Because he died first, and then Leia died because they had to kill off her character because she died in real life. I'm surprised they didn't go for the quadruple effecta and kill Chewbacca off. Anyhow. Yeah, it was horrible. I think they should have based those movies on the books that Timothy Zahn, what was his name? Timothy Zahn, the guy who did those 3 books in the 90s. That's what they should have based those movies on. They were fucking ruined it. Disney. Fucking Disney. Same with the Marvel movies. Some of them are okay. And granted, the Infinity Wars, all that shit was good. Even though the last movie was kind of shitty. The Avengers, all of them, Captain America getting old and Iron Man dying. Jesus, they know how to ruin a fucking franchise, don't they? I mean, I know those guys didn't want to do any more movies, but God, keep them alive, young, and just have them retire. Yeah, I'm done with this. Come back in maybe 7-8 years. I mean, I'm sure there's a way they can still bring them back if they want to, but come back. But Disney sucks balls. Anyhow, thanks for subscribing, watching, commenting. Hope I didn't offend too many people. I'm just speaking the truth, man. When I came across his name, I mean, that just triggered me because I remember him going on about the woe is me crap. I'm like, you got to be shit me. How much did you get paid for your part? He wasn't the main character. I don't know if they told him he was going to become a Jedi eventually. It just didn't work out that way because he probably wasn't good enough. I mean, look at him. He wasn't. He was goofy. Can't be a damn goofy Jedi. It's like me being a Jedi. Come on. Although I play a good drunk Jedi, I think. Better than Luke Skywalker, the hermit on the island. I would have been making liquor out of that blue milk stuff. Anyhow, I mean, apparently Star Wars is his biggest gig he's had, really. So I don't know why the fuck he was complaining about it. That just irks me. Someone's got it, and then they complain about shit. You weren't the main actor. It was the girl. You weren't going to get the kiss. Anybody get the kiss on that show? I can't remember. I don't think nobody got the kiss. Anyhow, you're living in a feminist world, dude. Get over it. It's all feminine heroes from now on. Until some men grow some balls and we get some actors like we did in the 80s, we're going to have these feminine heroes. You know, Furiosa and all these other ones. Anyhow. All right. Man, I got a lot of beer in there. I can't believe it froze like a chunk. A good chunk of it froze the hell. If I put my warm hand on it, maybe it might melt a little bit quicker. I don't think we're going to get too much out of there. That just really pissed me off. I have to check the fridge, make sure it's not like almost freezing. Because that was the one that was already in the fridge. The one I put in the freezer I had with the stout I had earlier. Then again, if this is 4%, maybe I did grab the wrong one. I only had it in there for 30 minutes. Oh, shit. Nice and cold, though. All right. I guess I'm going to get off this one. I went too long. Shagdog drinking and thinking. You're lucky you lived. May the force be with you. All right. Jesus. 2 shots. But John Boy, I thank you for doing your part in the movie. Yeah, you did the best you could. What else can I tell you? Yeah? Nobody liked your character, but you made it through 3 movies without dying. So, yeah. Quit crying, bitch. There you go. All right, Spin Swallow Beer Review. We'll see you on the next one. Hey, John Boy, don't forget to subscribe and comment.